It's a loose ball. And it's Mendes. Takes the shot! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. João Cancelo. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Searching pass he's played there. Not the most accurate pass. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Saka. Oh, such a clever touch. Engages and forces him off the ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that was very necessary. And he's managed to gift it back. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Alexander-Arnold. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Yamal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Aguero. Oh, he's burst through. Aimed beyond the defence. Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Yamal. He might be in here. Chance, surely! Deftly away. Well read, nice interception. And that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back. And here's Aguero.
Aguero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that has not gone well. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now he... Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Dijk can get it clear. Pinches it off him. Can he finish? No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Vitinha cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodgers. Vitinha. Rodgers. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dani Olmo receives it in a wide position. And that's definitely not his best. Aguero. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And this is Aguero. Oh, he's been caught napping. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Olmo. And this is Aguero. And it's Aguero! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
He's found a way past. He's beaten the last man. João Neves. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodgers. Rice. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's got away from him. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! There it is! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Ayutthaya have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he can clear it away. It's their second corner of the game. Rodgers! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rice deals with that comfortably. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Now there's a fight. And Messi! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Madrid currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And this is Luis Suarez. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's having a good look here.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but...
Messi! Luis Suarez! He's in a great position here. Rodgers. João Cancelo knocks it into space. He's found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. And it's Neves. Camavinga. Camavinga! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Now it's Vitinha. Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And a chance! It's a loose ball. Simeone is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Ronaldo looking to play it into the box. Cleared without hesitation. And he's managed to get rid. Out for a throw. Ayutthaya appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Camavinga. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Davis tries to clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 9, Messi, el dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 14.
Ambitious ball here.
8.
Nicely shaped ball. That's put pay to the danger. And they're quick to get it back. Deftly away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a shade optimistic. Shevchenko. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Royce is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Simeone. And that's aimed into the middle. Camavinga.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pacho gets across to intercept that. Shevchenko. Aguero stood up well to him there. Distributed tidily. Now it's come to nothing. Some resolute defending there. Aimed beyond the defence, and that was asking for too much. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Well, there's the clearance. And that was nowhere near his best. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Ayutthaya really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. Luis Suarez has found the net here, of course. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Well, that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Madrid really didn't do an awful lot right there. They didn't do much at all. I thought some strong words at half-time would spring them into action, but nothing happened.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Yamal! Now he's got space here. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Camavinga is onto this. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Wirtz. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Chance here to counter. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He has found the way through. And the shot! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Camavinga. It's played. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Knocks it into space. Robertson. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe tries one from range. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's the delivery. And back out. Gets a good foot in there. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision. And the through ball. There's the shot! Off the post! That's really well cleared. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice looking ball. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Distributed tidily. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodgers. And this is Ronaldo. De Jong. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been won straight back. He's going for goal! He doesn't look too happy with that.
De Jong really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Simeone, and he's been shifted off it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that pass just didn't quite work. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vitinha, that's beautifully weighted. Now, can he find a finish? Goes for a shot! De Jong. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Nicely weighted. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's managed to get rid. Cristiano Ronaldo, with a reputation for taking on any shot. And they win it back again. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Shoots! And he scores! But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the run. Chance! Oh, the ball's come, and the keeper couldn't hold it. That is decidedly lacking.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
In he goes again. Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now it's Yamal. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, no joy this time. Camavinga. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vids. He's had it taken off him. De Jong. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Can he get it through? Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17,
Ronaldo with a real chance here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Coming on the field. Number 10, Lionel Messi. Number 20, Desiree Doué.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Played out to the left flank. He's found a way through. That's a decent clearance. There will be a throw-in. Havertz was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Alexander-Arnold has been caught there, it's a foul. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Darwin. Can he latch on to this? Darwin is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Madrid are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Vitinha. That ball looks a good one. That is good alertness. Nuno Mendes. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Doué. He's shifting through the gears here. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Doué.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a searching pass. Alexander-Arnold looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's the throw. Havertz. And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. That's the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive. I mean, how many players get to skipper a top-flight side in their teens? I'm someone who likes to think I've seen my fair share of defensive greats, but this boy looks to have it all, and if he fulfills his potential, we're in for something special.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Searching pass he's played there. Silvestre, he's picked his way through. Simeone, Schneider does really well to win the ball there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, cracking ball. There's the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! That has been knocked clear. João Neves. Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Albert Ferrer. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Schneider. He has a look up. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Rodgers. That has been cut short. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Defending was strong and firm. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Vinicius Junior! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Pacho going forward. Now it's Vitinha. That's been slipped through. He's got away. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. He is through here. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. And that was very necessary. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That'll be a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. Paris Saint-Germain have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Tries to play it through. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It's a throw-in. Rodgers. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. He won't be happy with that one. In towards the back stick. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Sneijder. It's Sneijder! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. That's it, 45 minutes up. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has put paid to that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. And the counter is on. Chips it through. Thinks about the shot. Camavinga. Can he get it through? Cross goes in there. Rodgers. João Neves. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Simeone is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Goes for a shot! And no mistake! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's been played through, and he's there to get it away. And he's managed to get free. In comes the corner. Silvestre attempts a clearance. Schneider getting this one clear. Space for him to turn and look. De Ligt tries to clear. That pass has been well intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Schneider. Now it's Messi. De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 20.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. What a throw in. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior is onto this. João Cancelo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, perfectly measured that. And Cristiano Ronaldo! Good ball, good take. And he shoots! And how did he not put that away?
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's De Bruyne. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Schneider. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 3. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 6.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Pau Kubasi wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. He's found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. That's good running with the ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Serginho. Silvestre. Sergi, shot a goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Alexander-Arnold ventures forward. Camavinga getting forward. It's a pretty... Rijkaard. Tacho does well to get it back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Vardiol stood up well to him there. Diaz. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Rijkaard. Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! Corner number 3 coming up. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Madrid desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one. So this is a story of survival, a series of poor results, and they are left on the very brink. However, all is not lost just yet. A win here, and they will still have their seat at the table. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Madrid must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
And it's Mendes. Vitinha! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Vitinha certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Could move up a gear here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So it is still 0-0. Mbappe. Manchester United are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery.
And he's let fly! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Matthäus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Rijkaard. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Matthäus. And it's Vitinha. Played out to the left flank. Well read, nice interception. He is through here. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Rodgers. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. Matthäus. Aimed beyond the defence. João Neves. And here's Mbappe. It's Luis Suarez! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, and again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, what a mistake! It is a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Matthäus. Nice looking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Camavinga, looking for the run. Look at... Oh, shooting chance! Of course! A truly spirited response in the face of peril. This is far from over. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No way through. Adams. João Neves. Good driving run. Rodgers! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Luis Suarez. He's had it taken off him. Simeone. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Mateus. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Manchester United get the second half started. Now it's Mbappe. Wriggles his way through.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He...
Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it in. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, quick thinking by the keeper. He did well. He's got away. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. João Neves tries to play it through. Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Vitinha. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Cristiano Ronaldo, never the sort to be shot shy.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
He's picked his way through. Neymar not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Rijkaard. Mateus. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Luis Suarez! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems...
Nunez! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Ronaldo with a real chance here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Cristiano Ronaldo! Looking for options for movement. And here's Vitinha. And he's made... Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. 75 minutes played.
That's going in strongly.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Red mist, red card. It is crazy, just crazy. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, what a ball! Oh, real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Just 5 minutes left. Simeone. Bruno Fernandes. Simeone is wide and looking to get onto this. And he was alert to it. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Mateus. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he was quick to react. It's a searching pass. Cafu gets across to intercept that. This is a promising build-up. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Vitinha. Now it's Darwin. And he's managed to get free. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. It's the day when it all caught up with them. The whole season has been a campaign of struggle, and it reaches an unfortunate end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Madrid really were made to suffer today. They knew what they were up against, and still it made very hard viewing for me, knowing this was always going to be the likely outcome. Well, at least they will have the chance to bounce back, although that's probably the last thing they'll be thinking about right now.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Madrid are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Goes down, but nothing given. Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Aguero, and he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Tonali. Well timed, excellent interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that's well seen too. Nicely shaped cross. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. He's had it taken off him. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Not the most accurate pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And they're back on the ball again. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Aguero. He's a sharp little ball here. Haaland gets a good foot in there. João Neves, pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the open.
Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Now it's Vitinha. No luck with that dink over the top. Tacho is there to clear.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Half an hour played now. Tonali. Now it's Haaland. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk cuts it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Vitinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vitinha. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chips it through. breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Haaland. Rodgers. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some resolute defending there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has not gone well. Yamal. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Madrid leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Botafogo. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 25.
The second period is underway.
Serán sustituidos por
Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, good spread. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific effort! They want to be quick to recover. In he goes again!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, that's a key interception. Laporte wins the duel this time. Now it's Simeone. That is lovely. Tonali does really well there, strong defending. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that pass just didn't quite work. Yamal. Jimenez cuts out the pass. Nuno Mendes.
Might want to be careful there.
That's an excellent interception. And now they can clear their lines. Madrid are still that goal to the good. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Good ball, good take. Oh, well played. Pacho can get it clear. Vitinha calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Bommel is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tonali. And this is Aguero. Aguero with the foul. Rodgers. And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's Dembele. He is through here. And it's hoisted clear.
Botafogo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Simeone. And the shot! Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Aguero.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Botafogo appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Rodgers. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get onto this? And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. And they've got a throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Darwin coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
No, that was never going to make it. Messi is onto it in a flash. Now it's Neves. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now this could be a chance. And the finish!
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? This is their second corner of the game. Punched away. And he's gone looking for safety. Botafogo are looking to go forward now.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid have held on, they have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes, but they really could have done with making life easier. All it would have needed was just to take another chance or two.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence.
Simeone! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Simeone has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for the run. And Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And he's found a way past. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Stood up well to him there. It's a slice! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. Oh, he's been caught. Shevchenko! No, just not quite. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Simeone. He's in charge, surely! And it's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's a sharp little ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's the keeper's ball. A probing pass. João Neves. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Can he get it through? Priol clears without hesitation. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's lost his man here. Pinches it off him. Shevchenko had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
In with the challenge. That's a cute ball. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Nuno Mendes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nuno Mendes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Shevchenko. Genuine physical edge about this. And Shevchenko has fallen kindly here. And that's a good finish. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
We're looking at a different game now. There's the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
This looks promising. Mendes has it in a wide position. And the shot! And over, just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Now that's well seen too. That's a little off target. Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And this is Ronaldo. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Laporte kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's going wide left. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Rooney. And this is Shevchenko. But it's lofted through here. Yamal! And he couldn't finish.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Oh, good line!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga with the clearance. Cristiano Ronaldo with a reputation for taking on any shot. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Brazil get the ball rolling in the second half. Mendes cuts it out. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Shevchenko. Vitinha. Now it's Neves. Spread to the right. That has not gone well. Triol. Rice. Aims beyond the defence. He's in a great position here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb!
Well, Peter, this has to be the best possible way you could start the second half. This could get good, frighteningly good.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid with the lead. Koundé gets on his bike and on the move. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Simeone. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Madrid are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rooney! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's getting a few rounds of applause from around the touchline, but he's angry with himself, really angry.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Knocks it into space. Simeone has it out wide and in space. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, well played. Rice. And it's Cancelo. And he's worked it through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! No, not the best of headers. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. And it's been hooked away. And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? No, no way through. João Neves. Oh, good spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, this looks sharp. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Rooney. It's a really well-measured ball. Back where it came from. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Threads one in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Darwin. Son Heung-min. Ambitious ball here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That has ended up in no man's land. He has found the way through. Yamal, great chance! Oh, good finish! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and sure...
Oh, he's all... and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he skips past his man. Nice bit of trickery. He's found the way through. Now the delivery.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
4,
have their third
el
corner.
dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 2, el dorsal 8. Habrá 4 minutos de
And he can
descuento.
clear it away. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a good ball through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And there's the shot! And that is as much as we have time for. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough.